Inhale, good morning, it's Saturday morning. Hello, hello, everybody. I'm turning off my phone. Hello, hi. It feels like spring today. I don't know if it feels like spring where you are, but it feels like spring here. And I'm glad you're here, and I'm glad to be back with you. I appreciate the pause of Friday. And I appreciate the connection. I hear the sound of a little plane. It is a little plane. I love to fly. Everybody take a breath in through your heart and out through your heart. I erased the last of my planned events for May in the last couple of days. Inhale again. Exhale again. I join you to become a witness to your day, to invite you to be a witness to your own day. And and one of the things I'm missing in the erasing, oh my gosh, there's many things going on my computer, excuse me, I have to fix this so it's not distracting me. There we go. Now it's all you all the time. I love that. All you all the time. So one of the things I really miss in any of these practices, these live things, is interaction with people, and I miss it in my life too. I had my first appointment this week with somebody outside my family, with a physical therapist, and I delighted in interacting with someone in person who wasn't, as much as I love my family, who wasn't my family. What are you delighting in today? What do you look forward to delighting in today? Share a little bit about that. What are your delights? And breathe again. All these beautiful people, good morning. Thank you, thank you, thank you for joining me today. There we go. Thank you for joining me. 8 at 8. Today we're going to take a little journey, and let's prepare ourselves for that journey with some breath of fire. So we'll jump right into that. Bring your hands together in front of your heart and breathe. And find your own rhythm and see if you can inhale to the count of 5, which would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause there at the top of the breath, and then exhale like 6, 7, or 8 counts. 1, slow, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Give a little squeeze. 7, 8, and pause at the bottom. And then today will be like plants. So inhale your arms up, reach up, and exhale your shoulders and relax. And then inhale, a gentle inhale, and begin breath of fire. With a mudra, if you're new to the practice. I see some new people commenting. Thank you for saying hello. Over your head. Kapalabhati breath, a breath that focuses on the exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 3-part breath. Suspend the breath, squeeze the pelvic floor, and squeeze energy down from the sun. Say good morning, Father Sun, or good night if you're on the other side of the world. Squeeze as long as you can hold your breath. Bring that sun energy in. Exhale and go slow from that place of reaching. Let your hands drift apart. Turn your palms out and bring sunlight down all around you. Expand that connection to the sun so you become like a radiant sun. Inhale your hands down to the earth. And exhale there. And with a gentle inhale and your hands behind your back, begin your breath of fire for 1 minute. My eyes are closed. Are yours? I just was having a thought. What a boring thing to watch. Don't watch. Breathe. If it's unavailable to you to close your eyes, soften your gaze and look down at the tip of your nose. Inhale. Exhale completely. 3-part breath, or a big sip of breath while you squeeze the pelvic floor muscles. Fill yourself with breath. Suspend the breath and draw energy up from the earth. Make yourself taller by rooting into the earth and bringing that energy up. Exhale as you need. Relax your hands. And place them on your body this morning, anywhere on your torso, and listen. What's shifted from 2 minutes of breath of fire? What's shifted in your awareness since you came into the circle, into the meditation, into the practice? Up until now, you were one way, and now you're another way. What's different this morning? What's changing? This morning, we're going to take a little journey into the movie of our life. One of the many things we do, my husband and I do, is watch movies or connect at the end of the day in front of the television. Not every day. And I was aware of this morning in my practice that the difference between going to the movies and sitting at home and watching a movie. We don't have a projector, we have a television. We don't have TV, but we have Netflix on the television screen. And that place where light comes in through the screens, or the place where you sit in a movie theater and it's projected from behind you onto the screen. And wondering about that place of what comes in at you. Take your hands and put the heels of your hands and cup them over your eyes so that nothing comes in, so that you can make it very dark in there. Because even a little bit of stimulus activates that visual cortex, even enough that comes through your eyelids. So when your eyes are covered, what do you see on your inner movie screen? What's happening in this movie of your life today? What are you creating and allowing? And then inhale again, and you can leave your hands there for another moment. It feels like they should stay there for another moment, but you can, or if that's not comfortable and you're in pain in any way, relax. Not about creating tension in your back or your shoulders. If you're wearing glasses, take them off, please. We want to start turning our attention inwards into this place of creation of this movie of your life. When I started, I said, we watch movies together in our family as a way of doing something together when we don't feel like doing anything, but we want to be together. And we all sit in the same room in the same film rolls, and we all see a different movie. So what are you seeing in your life? And what's happening for you now? So inhale again through your heart. And exhale there. And then on your next inhale, bring in wings. So inhale, draw in wings. And exhale and expand your own wings, your arms to either side. And tip like an eagle or a condor or an osprey or hawk or falcon, the way they sort of soar and fly. And then on your next exhale, whenever that is, find your own rhythm. Exhale and fly out the front door of your heart and take a little flight over your life. What do you see? What's your perspective? Change it. You are the producer and the director and the casting agent, the makeup artist, the lighting director. How's the light? Can you let more light in? Is your life full of is your life a rom-com? Do you wish for it to be a rom-com, a romantic comedy? Create it. Who's the cast in your directing? Who are you directing? Can you let go of that role of director and simply be a witness? No, are you loved? Do you know that you're loved? Do you fall down? Can you fall down 7 times and stand up 8? Birds those birds I mentioned, they all fly effortlessly. They find a thermal and they ride the waves of the energy of the earth. Can you see the path where there's effortlessness for you in your life? And maybe it's time to perch on a high place where you can look out over the horizon line of your life, which could feel like just today. Just today, what are you creating today? I'm going to share a little story. a little reading of some of my writing as a perspective for you to take in, to explore. What do you want to create? Who are you today? I used to fall down a lot until I didn't. Fall down 7 times, stand up 8. Rumi reminds me there are 1,000 ways to kneel and kiss the ground. I know that life is a poem. Sometimes I write poetry. Perhaps it's all poetry, heart songs on paper. Love fills every atom of my being with the same love that moves the earth and the stars. Love fills my pen, your pen, the pages. Love is what's real. Love is what is real, the fire and the smoke and the creation and destruction. Whatever is not love is an illusion. Balance of mind, body, and spirit grow and progress our evolutionary impulse. Expand beyond your own imagined limits. Love is infinite, aligned with balance in all things. Move mentally and physically. Love fills every atom of my being with the same love that moves the earth and the stars. When you look around from that high vantage point, what do you see? This was Earth Day this week. Today is the last day of the week in that Gregorian calendar. These cycles of 7, interesting 7 chakras in your life, 7 centers, 7 gates, 7 points of entry. Here at the apex, at the 7th, at the place of connecting, where you have wings and you go out and you fly, what do you see? With your eyes closed, what do you see if you're a bird flying high above it all? Who would you like to invite into your movie today? Sometimes the best practice is to sit in stillness and watch your life go by and be the witness and the observer. The mere act of observing changes everything. That's not just belief, that's physics. What do you believe this morning? What do you allow in today? And there, wherever you are, maybe you spread your wings again and feel that updraft that is the frequency of love moving through the universe, and soar on it. And allow that love to take you up higher and to take you to the ground. So you sort of float on the wave that goes to the mountaintop and to the earth and back up to the treetops and back down, touching in, coming up, riding waves, effortlessly, gently. Showing up in loving kindness for yourself today. And honoring all the sounds that rush in. Find yourself circling over where you are right now in your winged self. And look in this room or this house or this yard or this space in nature, wherever you find yourself for this meditation, this practice. What's different as you look now? And what is being projected through your eyes into the movie of your life? The thing is that when we look on the screen of our life, we see what we see. But if we're in the movie theater and we turn around, all we see is light. It's what we bring to it through our heart and our imaginations and our mind that allows those images to be possible through our heart. When we take up residency in our heart, it allows a different kind of creation. Infinite possibilities. Sometimes, never mind. Good morning, everyone. Sometimes 21 minutes is the perfect amount of time to spend together. Bring your wings into your heart with your next inhale, whenever that is. Take up residency in your heart. And exhale down into the earth. And breathe into that physical body. And whether you're sitting or standing, rock your hips very gently, making small figure eights, easier possibly to do when you're standing up. Bring that infinite inhaling through your heart, exhaling down through your pelvis, through your sits bones, through your feet into the earth. My belief is that if we were all connected to the earth, there would be health and harmony and balance. That if we lived like the farmers and the cycles of the seasons, something would be different for all of humanity, not just for those who live that way. So these infinite, these figure eights with your pelvis, allowing that infinite, that earth time to come into your physical body. Earth time is so much longer than most humans live. I don't know. I'm just suspending belief that maybe some people live longer than I know. Certainly our soul lives longer than the earth, perhaps. What is time anyway but a persistent illusion? Or maybe that's reality, Einstein says. And then come to your center at one of the cross points of that infinity, that figure eight, or maybe make it smaller and smaller until you're right in the center, until you line up like a pendulum straight up and down. Let your spine be soft so it can find its own curves. And one more time of observation inward with those hands on your body. Ask him, what's changed from this practice? What has been my gift of my practice this morning? Is it love? Is it kindness? Is it compassion? Forgiveness? Quiet? Feel into that space inside you. Receive the gift. When we're being of service to others or working hard, we give out a lot and sometimes forget to receive. So receive the gift of the practice. Receive, receive, receive. I love hearing from you. It would be a great gift to receive your reflections in the comments from what you received from practice today, or from any of the practices that we're sharing. And notice how you're different. You came to the practice one way. It was up until now. You were this, you were she, you were he. Who are you now? Who would you like to be today? What are you writing onto your screen? What is your joy? Inhale all the way again. Exhale, come present. Bring your hands there as a gesture of drawing it all together. Masculine and feminine, from this up and down plane, in the being in the vertical, being so connected, and then bringing it together in the world of matter, in the horizontal, from that horizontal. Exhale and give yourself a big hug. Everybody needs more hugging these days. Yes, it's a projection of mine. Be gentle, be joyful. I'd love to hear comments. My extrovert self is looking for that connection. Thank you so much for joining me for this Saturday morning practice. I'll be here at 8 again tomorrow morning if you'd like another.